Question 4 of the TalentQ Korn Ferry Elements Verbal Practice Test. Pause this video and have a go at answering the question. When you're ready, press play again and I will go through my work solutions with you. I hope you've had a go and have read the passage. Which one of the following trends is described in the passage? When reading through our statements, we can see that the majority of these statements are mentioned somewhere in the passage. For example, online deals becoming oversubscribed is mentioned here. Misleading product descriptions is mentioned here. And these three statements, the first one and the last two, they're essentially the same thing. Consumers buying the same item online, the global spread of group buying and online collective buying. Collective buying, group buying, same items online. These are pretty much the same thing. However, what is our answer? When reading these statements, one thing that you should realize is that this passage is titled Collective Buying. It talks mainly about collective buying. This statement here is the only statement which mentions collective buying, and it also mentions online collective buying, as the passage does mention a lot of websites. So this here would be our answer. Another thing to mention is that these two statements are actually very similar and can pretty much mean the same thing. This talks about group buying and this talks about online collective buying. Remember, collective buying is the same as group buying. The only difference between these two statements is the keyword online. And our passage does talk a lot about buying from websites, meaning online. So we can safely say that this would be our answer. Furthermore, our passage does talk about group buying, but it doesn't mention if it's a global phenomenon. It just mentions group buying. So we don't even know for certain if this statement is a fact. Another thing I wanted to mention before ending this video is be very careful when reading the statements. Here it says online discounts in excess of 75%. If you're not reading properly, you might think that this is mentioned in the passage, but no, this is not mentioned in the passage. What is mentioned in the passage is discounts up to 75%. This is completely opposite to this statement here. This is talking about discounts up to 75%, and this is talking about discounts excess of 75%, meaning more than 75%. So be very careful when reading these statements. They will try to trick you, so make sure you're focused, or otherwise it's very easy to make a mistake. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comments below. If you would like to see more videos like this, do give us a like and subscribe.